up? It's your man Jay Bishop. The Cassette, Bandcamp, cop that. Here once again we're gonna take a look at another beat from the Cassette. More into the tower beat making, the mind process behind making the beats. We're gonna take a look at Firefox. Now the impetus of Firefox was, shout out to my man Gadget, Digital Hustler, at Digital Hustler on Twitter, over at Scratch Magazine TV, put out the call for beat makers, producers to submit beats for a salute to Teddy Pedergrass beat tape, also available on Bandcamp. Cop that. So I said, what the hell? I'm gonna submit a beat to this. You know, the beats had to be based on samples from Teddy Pedergrass record. So we're gonna take a look at the beat I made from the Teddy Pedergrass and Stephanie Mills duet, Feel the Fire. And let's take a look at that. Alright, let's take a listen to the original sample. Smooth out joint. A lot of elements in there I really particularly like. So I went ahead and chopped that up. And I came up with this pattern. I wanted to get a nice little bounce to it. That's why I think that gives it a little bounce, a little hop to it. And then, you know, we went ahead and added our drums and our bass. Layering your sounds, layering your kicks, giving it that meat. You want to get that meat. Usually it's good to layer a kick with a kind of a higher frequency kick, and then drop a lower frequency kick underneath it, and it just fills up that whole spectrum and just gives it that meat. And then I usually drop, again, my best friend, the Transient Master, Machine Transient Master, to give it that extra attack, that extra thump. I love those old school analog sounds. I love the old mood type sounds. Just warm and just fill the lower frequency up. That combined with that kick just fills that lower frequency up and just give it so much warmth and depth to it. That a lot of beats don't have B sections, don't have changes. So what I try to do a lot, if I feel it can add to the beat, I will change the beat up and actually make what would be considered an R&B a bridge. So with this, I basically just kind of raised up on the bass, raised the level of the bass as far as the not so much changing key, but just changing my pattern. And I switched the sample up and came up with taking this, just going hammering on that. I wanted to get a little bit of that vocal in there, some of that vocal chunks, some of that JD feel, that Dilla feel, getting that vocal just sneaking in there, you know. Like I said, change the pattern of the bass a little bit. That's the philosophy of making that beat, man. Just trying to do something different, bring bridges back into hip-hop beats. Cause you know, looking at it, you're making an instrumental. I'm looking at it like I'm making a hip. I know there's no lyrics going on this, and I want to make it something that somebody who is used to listening to jazz or used to listening to instrumental music would feel like, okay, it's just not the same thing over and over again. There's some depth to it. There's some nuances to it. So that's my philosophy for adding changes. I do that a couple of times throughout the cassette, just switching the sound up, changing the beat up, making a bridge, a B section, and trying to just expand the game as far as instrumental hip hop, because a lot of people think instrumental hip hop is just a beat, it's just gonna be the same thing over and over again. Who really wants to listen to that without the lyrics on it, without the words over it? And you know, to me, you know, without the beat, it's nothing. Without the beat is everything. So, shout out to Strictly Beats. Shout out to Beat Tape Co-op. Shout out to Only the Hot Shit. All the blogs is big up in me. I appreciate the love. I appreciate that. Shout out to all the beat makers out there who I dig. You know, I'm inspired by my man Booney Mayfield, Taku, you know, Vanilla, cats like that, man, that's doing the instrumental hip hop thing big, representing for it. And we trying to make this happen, man. Trying to make this happen. Again, Jay Bishop, appreciate the love. Peace.